Good performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
And what he gives his team, guys, is an edge. He just lights up an arena when he gets it going. And in that first half, young fella had it going.
Not just an edge, though, Greg. I think he gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. And he's a special player to have around, no doubt about that.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Durant is out there with Bird. Then it's Curry. Then it's Thompson. And it's Walton in at the 5. Bradley passes to Love. A nice shot by Jordan.
Well, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
At the elbow, it's Thompson. Inside. And Walton throws it down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Love with the screen on Curry. Livingston. An easy layup after coming off the pin. Livingston's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
And Walton kicks to Durant. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. Kevin, you look at their free throw percentage. They've been very efficient from the line today. That's a big factor.
And New York making a change here. Kids checked in. Now here's Jordan. It's Bradley on the wing. Back to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 4 on the clock. Was shot by Jordan, no good.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And Bird, here we go. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Bird hits them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Rose with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Durant dishes to Walton. Can't hit. New York trails by 5. To the wing on the left. Kidd passes to Durant. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Walton. Davis comes in for Larry Bird. Mullins checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Klay Thompson in for Thompson. New York calls timeout.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you make some adjustments.
And New York making a change here. Walton's checked in for Cousins. Bird comes in for Davis. Durant's checked in for Mullen. And Curry subbed in for Jason Kidd. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Walton with the steal. And that one's good by Aldridge.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Curry. Bird is screen on Rose. Curry kicks to Walton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Durant against Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old hum one-hander.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Well, Larry Bird in this one, he's got 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. It's rebounded by New York. Walton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson dishes to Bird. Curry with it. Guarded now by Durant. Back to Bird. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Bird's got the game tied up here for New York.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And New York making a change here. And both free throws. Good for Durant. Livingston kicks to Aminu. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Aminu's got 5 points in the quarter. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cleveland leads by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. They've got Al-Farouq Aminu. Allen is out there with Livingston. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Jordan in at center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
The pass to Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Livingston. And Cleveland leads by 4.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Now, here's Aminu. And another 3 for Cleveland. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Cleveland.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And that one's good.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
New York calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Fires from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Down low. Here's Durant. And Jordan sends it back. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Durant. Love the pass to Aminu. From deep. No good, but he's still shooting 75%. 6 of 8 from the floor. To end the run. No good from Bird.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Here's Walton. Great D that time from Walton. New York trails by 11. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Now here's Rose. Out left to the wing. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Bird. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Durant. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
And Walton sends it back. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood. Between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Shot's good from Bird.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Cleveland.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Aminu. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Allen. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Dishes to Aminu. Here's the three. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off.